Let me see if I can give you an example of the hierarchy of the outline form with just a few of the elements in it. I'll take the ones that are the most general. You can see here that I've used the Roman numeral 1. I'm only going to use, we're only going to be focusing in on one of the units at this point. But let's say that we are under the heading of founding documents. Well, the founding documents of the United States include the Declaration of Independence and the U.S. Constitution. So the capital A and capital B would be of equal importance in the category of founding documents. But more specifically for the Declaration of Independence, if you look at this document, you would be able to understand that it is subdivided into an introduction. There's a portion in here where there are grievances against Britain. The colonists are talking about why they're upset with Britain. And the third category is the actual declaring independence. So the Declaration of Independence has 3 actual categories that you could pick out. This was actually thought of by the founders who were writing the Declaration. They had to decide, well, what are we going to talk about here? Well, we probably ought to tell why, what our theory or our philosophy is of, a governing, and then why we're so mad at England to try to break away from her, and then let's just break away. When it came to writing the United States Constitution, this thought process had to be done again. So the founders most likely said, well, what are we trying to do here? Well, like we had an introduction in the Declaration of Independence, they called it a preamble, but it was basically the same idea. They were introducing what they were going to be talking about within the document later. So the preamble of the United States Constitution was kind of similar to the introduction of the Declaration. There are 7 articles in the U.S. Constitution. If we were going to talk about each and every one of them, we would have a subcategory after this, and then probably do Article 1, Article 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So there could be as many as 7 topics under this one alone. But the macro on this is that the Constitution has the preamble, articles, and a section on amendments. If you're taking notes from primary sources, you would go directly to the Declaration of Independence and read the actual document. That way you would have the exact information that the founders put down. You wouldn't be reading it filtered through the textbook. But it's a little more work to do that. But the note-taking skill that I'm about to explain to you is going to allow you to look at more complicated information and still be able to pull out the important details. So we've got our Roman numeral 1 with an A and a B category, and that name the founding documents, Declaration of Independence, U.S. Constitution, and then 1, 2, and 3 in each case tells you the structure that the actual authors used in order to express the information that they wanted to say.